Alrighty then. So just turn the music down a bit. Hopefully you should be loud and clear to hear me. I should be loud and clear to see me. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. This is the stream world. Or rather, my single player world, not the Cobblemon SMP that is the Obsidian Refuge. This is mine. So, what are we doing today? Well, it's been a little bit. It's been about a week since I actually logged in. I've been slightly obsessed, just like anybody else, with the Obsidian Refuge. So, as the sun sets, we're going to just take a quick look at my homestead. And this is the village that I reside next to. There's quite a few villages, as you can see. Definitely need to do more with it. This is my custom wall splitting my base from the village itself because I kept getting villagers invading. And we have here the little cottage I made for myself. We've got our farm of all the basic things that I will need for both trading and eating. We've got our apricorn orchard down there. I've got my enchanting setup, which yes, it's outdoors, set in this little ruined square. I've got all my berries, which are due in reorganization soon. And then we have our little Pokemon Center / laboratory. It is extremely empty in here. And we've got a downstairs floor, which also needs filling out. But this is where we keep all our archaeology bits and bobs. And over yonder, if we go over here, zoom, we have our fishing bridge and fishing dock. And we seem to be missing a few little fishy boys, but I'll be able to find them and bring them out in a little bit. So there we go. I'm just gonna probably turn off the music. It's not really doing it for me, but I hope that it was enjoyable to listen to coming in. There we go. So nothing needs healing. Let's have a quick nap. There we go. And I forgot to put Discord on. Do not disturb. So let's switch that quickly. Oh look, we've got a Munchlax. We do tend to get a really interesting spread of Pokemon showing up on our doorstep here. We've definitely caught one of these guys before. But yes, so we'll come on down to our fishing dock. Which is over yonder. And I'll probably make a proper path to it at some point. But for now, it is over here. And you might notice something red and sparkly in the water. This is one of my two pride and joy. I can't see where Mighty has gone, but this is Finon the Gyarados. He who took me a very long time to fish up. And it's a pride of place here. He's at 94% adamant nature. Shiny Gyarados. As you can imagine, that one took a while. Although not nearly as long as Mighty did, who is... Where is Mighty gone? Time to summon him back out, I think. So, I'll just check down here. Where is your boyfriend? I think someone swam a little too far away. He's only 76%, so he's not as good. But when he spawned it, I was at 1,300 and something, and I was like, nope, I am done. I'm not doing this anymore. I am not chaining any more Magikarp. Because, oh my god, did that take a while. So, what are we doing today? Well, I need to get back into the swing of things with this stream world. As mentioned, had a little bit of time off. As you can see, we've got a lot of backpacks as well. Some of these were picked up randomly. Some of them not so randomly. We've got a whole bunch of stuff over time. This is my main apricorn bag with all the Pokeballs I've made. We got the general purpose backpack that keeps all the things in it. So what we're going to do is I need to double check. All right, we've only got 31 quick balls. That is not going to be anywhere near enough for our plans today. So, ooh, it's time for another Eevee. Now, one thing I will say is, for any new audience members, hello. For returning viewers, hello. For those who are tuning in, the thing I like to do with my streams is, if a shiny Pokemon shows up, if you're active in the chat, you have the chance to pick a name for them. And it also goes for rarer Pokemon, like starter Pokemon. When they show up, I like to have the audience choose names for them. And at some point, if I manage to make it to affiliate, I'm going to do a Magikarp points claim option. And we're going to make a Magikarp fishing pond especially for them. And just have it full of named Pokemon with credits to all my viewers. But that'll be in due time. I'm not quite there for the affiliate yet, but fingers crossed. Alright, let's see. Can our girl Mau Mau lure someone to sleep? She did on the first go. I am genuinely stunned. Excellent. Now it's a little quiet. Let me just check the music and sound options. Let's put the master volume up. Friendly mobs up. Hostile mobs is fine. Let's put the music up a little bit as well. For the few times it plays. There we go. Oh, and we even have a Sneasel on the doorstep. But I have a better one already. So, what exactly are we doing today, and why do I think we're going to need more Pokeballs? Well, we are going to break out my favourite little contraption here in a minute, which is the Wheel of Names, and we're going to do a Pokemon hunt. What that involves is me spinning a wheel that selects the region that we will be hunting in, or hunting for, rather. So Kanto, it'll be Kanto Pokemon, Johto Pokemon, that sort of thing. And the list should have all of the current base of quote-unquote vanilla Cobblemon mobs in it. Or rather in the lists. So there won't be any that aren't available. Let's put that in there, and then half again. So we've got all that. Let's have a look. I think I'm going to need some more level balls. So what do I need for those? I think iron. Pink, yellow, red, black. Hang on, we got. So, what's it? Pink, yellow. Is it red, black, or you can tell out that there's black. And then bunch of iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that should be plenty. No. Now we have plenty. So let's see. Plenty of Ultra Balls, plenty of Moon Balls, plenty of Quick Balls now. That we could probably make more. Lots of Dust Balls, more Park Balls. There we go. That's what we need. It's green, and then it's Park. No, that's Friend Balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. There we go. Do we want a Friend Ball? Not really. Nest Ball? Let's make 2 of those. I don't think we're going to need that many of those. And then let's also do... Well, we've got plenty of Dusk. I'll take 1 more Repeat Ball. And then let's put these all away. Oh, completely the wrong bag. There and there. And there we go. If nothing else, we are now set and we can always make some more Pokeballs as we need. So we need just some restock on yellow and a restock on blue. So take a stack of yellow. And we need to farm up some more blue, I think. So I'm gonna come up here. Now this is the Cobblemon Battlecraft SMP Season 2 mod pack with a couple of extra biome mods. So biomes are plenty. I think there's like all the biomes you'll know, the remastered one. I've got also a riding mod because honestly it is great fun. And I just really enjoy the flying. And let me tell you, I have been missing it. We are mostly vanilla over on the Obsidian Refuge. 1.7 can't arrive fast enough for me to get flying back. That is for sure. So let's just land on the top here. And I am just going to take a moment to activate the Wheel of Names, because that needs to be active in its tab. And we will set the region wheel. Now, to make sure you can see it, let's just change a couple of details here. So let's bring that up now. And here is the wheel. So let's give it a spin. All right. So we are going to the Hoenn region. So next wheel. Yes, I have a whole list of them. This is all the Cobblemon current Pokemon. Some of these are going to be easy to find. Some of these are going to be so hard. But we're going to try anyway. Oh, that was close. So Puchenna. Puchenna, whatever. But this is our target Pokemon. So let's get back to the main game. Because goodness knows, I forget to do that sometimes. Yes, hi Matt. Yes, it's a wheel time. In case you missed my explanation, I have two wheels. One spins to pick the region. The second wheel then picks a Pokemon from that region. That only selects from Pokemon that are currently enabled in Cobblemon's base game. Sometimes I get some easy options. Sometimes I get really, really hard options. Sometimes the easy options still can't be found. And sometimes the hard options just spawn in front of me while I'm in the middle of preparing to go find them. But generally we have about 30 minutes to 30 minutes-ish. I give myself 10 minutes to get to a location if I know I have to travel a little bit. But once we're there, you've got 30 minutes to find the Pokemon. After that, yeah, you failed, it's on to the next one. Or you catch it, on to the next one. So we're going to do that for the next couple of hours. Yep, it does. But I also have like a couple of mods that make finding certain biomes a little more tricky. But we're going to have a quick nap first, and then we will start. So, first up will be Puchenna. After a quick nap. But yes, this is my my house in my stream world. That's the village that I'm pretty much parked right next to. I was just showing off at the start of it. We got my farm. We got my enchanting setup here. All the berries. All the berries. My in-progress Pokemon lab. And then... wrong button. Wanted to go forward, not with the camera. And then down here we have... Over there, over yonder is my lovely fishing dock, which I'm quite pleased about. The blue wood was worth going to catch, or rather catch? Can't catch wood. Was worth going out to chop down, and then my pride and joy, my shiny Gyarados with his 94%. And Moxie. And Adamant. I'm pretty pleased with him. And then we got the less good but still shiny actual carp. So, we are off to find Pugena. So where is our nearest savannah? It's not actually that far, I don't think. Right over here. Here we go. But I think we may have to wait until nighttime for it to show up. So if I'd been thinking, I'd have flown over there while it was dark. But it is what it is, and I think starting in the day is a good thing. It puts it on a sort of a good timer. But it's a very pretty world, so I'm very happy with it. And it's a lot of fun to explore and dig around. And we got all sorts of interesting terrain. Like, none of this has been, for the most part, touched by me. Like, there's a couple of ruins that I've poked through, but the terrain here is as it was generated. Except there, that was a fossil site. I'm a bit of a demon for fossils. Get me started on the fossils, and I will be doing the hunt all the time. Although it's much easier to fossil hunt when you've got something to fly on, that's for sure. And more mints. And there we go. So I'll fly for a little bit on my Pidgeot. He's not super speedy, but he's speedy enough that it might be a little bit of trouble sometimes. But we've got just lots of lovely areas. It's been really fun exploring and digging and chopping down wood and chopping down trees. You know, the real question is, how did he get up here in the first place? Like, goodness me, mate. Do you need a hand? I think he might need a hand getting down. Which biome mod is it? Sorry if you answered, but mine is just currently putting on an act for some reason. No worries at all. I have biomes aplenty, and then I think there's like a variant, all the biomes you'll go, like a newer version. Well, yeah, but obviously. But that's not a bad stat. So let's see if we can catch you. And then I come up here. Let's see if I can aim and get him with the quick ball. There we go. Hey! Didn't have to do much there. Go on, 1 week. And then we got Mau Mau, my Eevee, or my Leafeon. And we'll have an explore around the bit of savannah over here. Or nearby at least. Where is it? We are here. The savannah is all the way down. Oh, back here. Went a bit too far forward. It's easy to kind of mix up where you are in terms of biomes when they merge quite seamlessly together. You can mix biome mods? Yeah, more or less. The two I think are basically like variants of each other, so they work sort of more or less hand in hand. But I've not had any problems having both of them on, so. But it's given me some really interesting biomes, some really lovely looks. Ooh, a Mawil. Are you particularly deep in the mountain? I think you are, and I don't want to go find you that deep. But when I was originally looking for one, I think they hadn't updated in a while, and then one went... there was like a compatibility sort of mod that you could do to make them work together, and it's been a while since I put them both in. And they work fine so far. Haven't helped me when the day comes that they don't, but you know, them's that breaks. As long as my world doesn't break, that's the main thing, you know. So we got the hunt for Puchena, which is probably still going to have to wait till... No, this is Mediterranean forest. Some of these biomes are very tiny. Alright, let's double check. Yeah, this is a really small one. That's not that much bigger either, so... Alright, we're going to go over to this one just because it is much larger. And hopefully it won't take too long to get there. So it looks like anything I've ever seen, and most of the time when I use biomods, it doesn't solve my main complaint with Minecraft's biome distribution, which is way too much of X biome and very little of the other ones, and just replaces the most common one with the one the mod adds. Okay. And we are almost there. Lots of overground lava pockets, that's for sure. And here's the colour change. Of course, for some reason, half the biome is up the mountain. But that's fine. Makes for a really nice waterfall here. I'm such a yapper, I'm so sorry. Hey, I love yapping. Yapping is good. I can be a little slow to respond, but I love when people yap at me, and I will reply as soon as I can. So please don't think you're doing anything wrong or that it's not welcome. It's very welcome to have a bit of a yap. Oh. Yeah, it's... some of the views are just really nice, and then you get, like, random things like that going straight down. And then, like, before I do the next wheel spin, I'll show some of the really fun areas. Ooh! Well, that was a thing that happened. I didn't even see him come out of anywhere. Oh my goodness. Well, that's on me for not paying attention. But it's slowly starting to sink down, so hopefully it's not much longer before we get a little bit of a spawn. Farigarath with terrible stats. That was a very rude zombie, right? It's like, you could have waited, mate. Like, sunset is only going to be in a few minutes. He could have saved himself a whole burn, but no. Had to interrupt me while I was monologuing. But no, as I was saying, well, when we're done with the catching Puchana, I'll do a brief pause to do like a little whirlwind tour of what you can and can't find around here. Some examples of places I've been, which... it just makes the seed so fun for me, but also because it's sort of expanded biomes, that does also make it a little difficult sometimes to find certain Pokemon, either because they're all consolidated into one place, or the options are really limited, and finding that ooh, new doggo pattern, or well, I say new, but it's been in the game for a while. Evidently being watched by a human stops them. And I lost track of what I was saying. Oh well. Oh, I'm pretty sure... yeah, I've been to this portal before because I've decimated it. And we can always have some more white mint, thank you. I love the hammer mod. It makes picking up obsidian so much easier. Let's take that screenshot of that, because why not? Alright, so it's getting a little bit darker. We should start hopefully seeing some Puchanas spawning soon. What I need to do is find one of those little sort of Twitch extensions or stream element add-ons that let you put an on-screen timer. Oh! There we are. First target. First target of the evening. Where did you go? There you are. Oop. Alright, and let's catch you, hopefully. Hey, critical capture! So that is the first Pokemon caught of the day. So first wheel spin was a success! Woohoo! Alright, so we're going to do that quick whirlwind tour I mentioned. So we're just going to go back down to the village. And then you get this lovely night sky with this modpack shaders. I think it's just complementary shaders, but it's so pretty. So, pretty sure we have a teleport. There we are. There's the waystone. Home sweet home. There's a Ralts in the garden. Let's go catch them. But are you... Oh, they're a girl! All the ones I've been finding are boys. So that's a nice surprise to come back to. I see a shiny! Wild shiny alert. Where are you? Why don't I have a boat in my bag? Boat. There we go, shiny Pineco. I believe I already have at least one of these. And of course there's the risk of them exploding, which is like, oh god. Let's see if I can get up to you. Please don't explode, sir. I would be very sad. That's very true. We're definitely going to try that. Oh. You're going to let me... Game, let me put a boat down. Ooh. There we go. Now he won't go anywhere. Let's have a look at our Pokeball collection. Let's grab some Great Balls. Oh, Ultra Balls, rather. We'll grab some Dusk Balls. So we'll definitely try some of these. We'll also grab some of our Safari Balls. Because you never know. He went to the boat himself, I know! We'll try the Dusk Ball first. And then, where is my Park Balls? There we go. Excellent. Didn't even need that. There we go. All that worry for nothing. Huzzah! Well, because you're here, Matt, you get to pick the name for the shiny Pokemon. What name? Thank you. I do try to keep my bags sorted as much as I can. Which is not always... Oh, hello. What are your stats like? They're so funny. Oh. Thank you, Mama. And let's put you away 1 week. Quick nap. Name your Pokemon. You can... I can name it for you. If you really can't decide. You don't have to name it right away. Just get me a name by the end of the stream. But generally, I try and name as many Pokemon as I can during the stream if they spawn. Shinies, that is. And I generally keep them all in the shiny box, which has now reached 2 boxes, which I'm quite pleased about. But we've had quite a few. Pinky, and so now we've got Pineco. So if you're not sure of a name right now, that's fine. We can pick a name later. Hello, Amy. Yeah. Well, keep in mind this is over the course of. I started this world in May, at the beginning of sort of end of April, beginning of May. So I've had about 3 months now. So May, June, July. Yeah. So it's about 3 months worth of Pokemon. Quite a few shinies. I've been like, no, this is no. I have seen other people's shinies on Obsidian Refuge. I have not caught a single shiny on there yet. This is my own world. I decided I wanted to have just a fun day messing around on here. So we just literally caught one on mine. Yeah, I was asleep. That was after the maintenance last night, I believe. So that's fine. Yeah, as you said, there's going to be another one. So hopefully I'll either be finished stream before then, or I will still be streaming and we'll switch over. Ooh, I'll grab you. Why not? But it is almost time to spin the ball again. Oh, we will spin the wheel again, but first, I keep getting distracted and sidetracked. Hey, sleep is important, and it's not. I doubt that it's going to be the only time there's a little shiny event, so have no fear. We're not going to miss out. So let's see. Let's go to Cherry Blossom Hill. So this is one of the lovely sights I have on this world. So we've got this cherry blossom biome. No, I haven't seen any shipwrecks that have the cove maps yet, I'm afraid. Could be worth checking in like the back scroll in Discord, maybe do a search to see like did anyone share any coordinates. But otherwise, it may be a case of it's time to go hunting for maps. I certainly haven't found one yet. If I did, I would share the details with everyone. So, yeah, this is the cherry blossom biome. Say that 3 times fast. And we've got a whole bunch of really fun-looking ones that are like immediately around it. So we've got this beautiful lavender field. We've got this weeping witch forest. We've got another grove there, and then a whole bunch of different things. And like I've been coming here to try and farm for some certain starter Pokemon. Chikorita is still evading me. Do you plan on evolving it into either its form, leaving it as is? Because it's not the first one I have, I will likely change its form. I don't remember this being here. Is this a new generation? I'll take it. So I haven't gone to the end yet, but I do want to get, obviously, the version of it that you can get from that. All right, obsidian, flint, iron, XP candies, more XP candy, gold. We love it. Carbos, slate ball. These can stay in here. Do I want to take this with me? I feel like I probably should, so let's grab the efficiency one. Ooh! Glad I did that. Bonus gold! There we go. Thank you kindly. Such a colourful map. I love it. Yeah, I love it too. It's why I'm really glad that I did that. I don't have the random size mod, but all the fun I've had on the Obsidian Refuge makes me really tempted to put it on here. I won't lie. I think it could be really funny. I'm tempted to try it out, but I'm attached to my current world. I love my little mole man lush cave. Honestly, that is completely valid. If anything, maybe make it as like a random challenge map for yourself. That can be really good fun to do. It doesn't have to be your permanent home map. And sadly, this village is full of dead people. Or was. I think they all burned to death when the sun came out. So, oh dear. Yeah, no, I've been flying like loops around this area, like trying to get Chikorita to spawn. It has not wanted to know. Like, I've been getting all the other grass starters. I think I'm on the water starter focus right now. I have all of the fire starters. It's crazy. There's always some gold around the top part of the pool. That's true. I really want alphas. I think those could be fun. I haven't played any of the games that had them in them. But I'd be curious to see if we add them in future to Obsidian Refuge. I think, for me personally, I don't want to add too many more right now, because I think we have a nice balance with the keeping it sort of simple. But I think really going ham with a few more expanded mods after 1.7 drops, that would be really fun on the Refuge. But we'll see. Obviously Vert gets final say on all the mods. And as long as people are voting for and speaking up about the ones they want, they'll definitely be considered. So we'll go up over here. And then let's see. I haven't seen one in a while because most of the time I'm in the cave, but most of the chicory I've seen were in cherry blossoms. Yeah, it's... Yeah. They can... Essentially, I think it's like most of the grass like the flowery, grassy biomes, they have a chance to spawn in. And that it does not want to make friends with me right now, which is really disappointing. But like, you've got this little area here, which is like just this lovely kind of heather, which I love because it's just such a different color. And then you get these actual big apple trees. And again, it's another cherry blossom biome, but it also has like a different version of like cherry blossom from like the sakura blooms instead from other mod packs. So those are fun. Let's have a look. Let's go to the volcano, which is right next to a whole bunch of jungles. But this is the volcano, or one of many. It is not the biggest, and I have yet to see a Charizard pop up around here. But yeah, no, the world gen here is... I've been so blessed with really lovely looking areas. Every time I fly through, I'm like constantly amazed. I know one place we'll go that has like some of my favorite biomes like side by side. It sort of drives me a little bit crazy that they exist as they do. In a good way, hopefully. In terms of crazy. So let's go down this way. But yeah, no, when I was looking for... I got a Feraligatr. Or Crocodile. It's one or the other. But I haven't seen Totodile. But it's over here in this little area. Like, I've done loops, I have done laps, I have parked in the rain, I have fished, I have done all the things, and they just haven't shown up yet. But it is what it is. It's why I said I think I got Duck's Curse in that regards. But it's a, like, lovely rainforest kind of swamp. And then sometimes in the rainforest, because with this particular mod, like, you get the revival herbs on the surface. So occasionally, when I'm over here, for whatever reason, again, it's the fishing, usually, sometimes you'll get like a whole bunch of scythers in this particular bit of forest. And then over here, twice now, I've had actual fossil Pokemon spawn above ground. So presumably somewhere, maybe below, there might be, you know, there might be a lush cave. I can only hope. But I've not been exploring too hard to definitely find out. Now, where are we in relation to everything else? What is the nearest map? Fossil spot! You can see I get very excited about fossils. Let's just come down here. I have multiple spare waystones, so we can afford to drop one here. So it's forest. Is that spelt right? We're gonna go over to west. No, what a view. Let's go to future build location. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Nope, it is not, but it's still a nice area. It's like just an interesting little island. It feels like this could be fun to build in, and you got like, again, the shader really adds to it. But you have like a bit of a lavender forest over there. And then you've got this like old birch style forest, which I think they added kind of in retaliation for them not doing a proper one with vanilla. And then let's come back here. Like I have a whole bunch of yeah, the Pokemon Castle project, which has not begun yet, but it is by far one of my favorite locations. Because it has multiple biomes back to back, side to side. So we've got a Gimme Tower, we've got a like a desert mesa over here. We then got a whole bunch of like redwood trees and forest up here. There's a whole bunch of meadow below us. And then we turn slowly and you get this. And it just all this lovely lush biome. With like this lovely enchanted tangle. With all these lovely colour trees. All those sorts of things. Hello, AM Lord. It's lovely to meet you. Thank you for following. Welcome to the constellation. How are you doing today? You could use the freecam mod to see if there's a lush cave. A friend told me. That is definitely something I plan on doing at some point. But like, yeah, you've got like this beautiful like enchanted view, and then you've got these lovely like spires of stone. And like a part of me is like, I want to leave them alone. And then part of me is like, no, I need to build something here. I need to build. Oh, except not where the creeper is. We're not landing there. And then like back to back, there's like these spiky, like jagged peaks. Like immediately to the north of it. And there's like this tangled jungle down here. It is a mess of all this world gen. It's amazing. But yeah, so that is my world right now. I am doing pretty good as well, AM Lord. Thank you very much for asking. Have you been playing Cobblemon yourself? What are you up to in your own world? We're just doing a little tour here of some of my favorite biomes that I've discovered. And then I'm going to just take us back to the house. And we will do a fresh wheel spin to pick a new Pokemon to hunt, because that's mostly what we're doing today, which is where's that Cobblemon is what I like to call it. I haven't played it in a little bit, so it's something I want to get into again, because it's just really fun to to do. Building a train we create around this would be so fun. It certainly would, I think. Oh, home sweet home. Haha, zombie. You won't catch me. Alright, we're going to do... Let me just do the wheel spin. Haven't been playing Cobblemon for 2 months. I'm waiting for the update to play with my friends in a server again. Oh, that's really cool. 1.7 looks like a really good update. I think a lot of us are getting quite hyped for it now. The flying looks amazing. There's updated animations and obviously new Cobblemon coming in. I'm just so excited. But I'm playing fresh with friends as well as my solo world here. I'm looking forward to updating it to the next one. So I'm mostly hyped about Bronzon, if I can be honest. You can be 100% honest. I am super excited that Noivern and Noibat are being added. They're well overdue. So let's just bring up the wheel. Let's mess with that a moment. Where is my region wheel? All right. We should now see on screen the spinny wheel of spinniness. Look like you played long as well. How many hours this world do you have? That is a good question. Is it a command to check? Oh wait, no, it's statistics, isn't it? Time played. Time played 8.02 days. But more or less I've been playing fairly consistently since pretty much the end of April, start of May. It's just this week that I've been a little less active here because I've been playing on the Obsidian Refuge SMP and having a very good time. So, wheel spinny time. It is time to pick the region of the Pokemon we are going to be hunting. And then we will load that wheel and pick from there. So, let's see what we get. Oh. Alright, so it's Johto time. Although I do remember there are a few things I need to update with this wheel, because I know in the Kanto wheel, I think where there's sort of Johto or Galar variants and various things. I haven't moved them over to the Galar wheel yet, but I can do that another time. So you should now see a much more busy wheel. Lots and lots of Pokemon are listed. These are only the ones in base Cobblemon. I don't have any mods that add in the ones that are missing. Purely playing the base game. Let's see what one gets picked. Which one are we going to have to hunt for today? Oh. Lydian. Okay. Might be a little harder than I think, but we'll see. Let's have a think. What biomes do they usually spawn in? Because I might need to go find a nice meadow, but I'm not sure if that's the only place alone that it can show up in. So let's switch back. They certainly would. We have the size mod over on Obsidian Refuge, so you can get giant ones and small ones, teacup-sized ones, and your average size, but not here, not on my little dinky world. No regrets, none whatsoever, but you know. So Lydian is target number 2, and it's just, yeah, temperate floral meadow. So yeah, meadow time. Okay, that we can definitely do. So starting now, it is, for me, it is 25 past the hour. We will have 30 minutes to find ourselves a Lydian. So we are going to go find one of my favorite spots, which is, where are you? Floral Forest. Now let's see if we can find a Lydian around here. So we got this lovely little biome. So we got already a Leddybar. Does not count for the challenge. We need to find and capture a Lydian. And it has to be caught. If we knock it out, that's a fail. And you got to keep going and try and find another one in that 30-minute window. But I like this particular biome. It's got loads of lovely flowers. We've got a forgotten forest right over there as well. Oh, right over there. A whole bunch of pitfalls to fall in. And then you've got just a regular little grove here as well. Let's just do that. Ooh, you can't evolve it. No, it has to be the, as it stands, it needs to be the evolved form. It might be I change it down the line and you can find the base form, the cutie that it is, and then evolve it. But right now, the challenge is much more fun where you have to find the actual version. In some ways, it's a little bit like Mighty Duck's Living Dex challenge in terms of strictness, in that he needs like one of each. But it's still a fairly common Pokemon. Yeah, you say that. You can say that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I will find it in the time frame. That's always the big risk with this kind of challenge. Which one was it? I had one where it was like one of the most common Pokemon, and I could not for the... Ooh, hello. Could not for the life of me find... Oh, you are like there, right there in front of me. Ooh, 66%. I have better. That doesn't mean I can't take another one. So there's nothing stopping me grabbing other Pokemon that spawn, that's for sure. Hello, Cyndaquil. I have so many Cyndaquil. I think Cyndaquil are one of the most common spawns on my world. Yeah, thinking about of the starters, I think Fuecoco is the only fire one I'm missing. As mentioned, Chikorita, still missing. Should potentially be able to spawn here. Have I seen them? No. And then, like, half the water starters I need to, like, actually crack on and find. But that will be another day. But we got this like little tangle in the middle here, which makes for a fun time. And another ladybug. Where are the lady inns? I wonder if they're only going to show up in the evening. That actually wouldn't surprise me if they end up only showing up like at night versus their like youthful counterpart. But we shall see. We shall see. But it's nice to do this challenge as well because it gets me out here exploring the world that I've created or generated in Minecraft rather. And it gives me an opportunity to sometimes find like really lovely spots where it's like, this is a place I want to come back to in future and build something. Whether I actually go back and build something in future is a completely different matter. But the intent is there and I have all the time in the world because it is my world, if that makes sense. So we come through, we do a quick loop here. But it's just a nice little area to kind of wander around. And we're also quite close to like, we've got this little sort of orchard area. We've got a forest. We've got a temperate grove over here. So if we wanted to, we could fly this way. There's a big open grassland and then another weeping witch forest, which has one of my favorite looking sort of modded trees because it's got like this bright glowing orange foliage. But the wood itself is like bright green with gold. And it's the most amazing looking tree. And the most amazing shade of green for wood. And like, I need to find something to build with it because it's just so pretty. I'd love to do that kind of stuff, but I get so bummed out when trying to build something. That's fair. Like, honestly, like, I'm not the best builder in the world at all. And that's one of the things that I want to practice with this world. And, you know, I've got a little bit of accountability because I've got an audience, a little bit of an audience anyway. People joining me, giving opinions, giving tips. Like, sometimes it's like, do I go with this shade of red or do I go with this? Like, which is the better one? Hey, my favorite pony. And look how pretty that is. That's so picturesque. An audience is still an audience. It sure is. And it's very, ooh, let's grab you. I'm very grateful for everyone who stops by. I've been having so much fun with this world and getting to share with everyone and getting to sort of show the things that I'm learning to do and learning to investigate and take part in. Like, it's just very nice. Ooh, got the better one, but why not take more? Who knows? In future, when there's cobble breeding official, can't hurt to have another mare on the team. But I will say, as I mentioned, like, having a flying mod does make me really miss it over on the Obsidian Refuge, since we're not adding that, given it's so close to 1.7. Well, I say so close, we don't know when it's going to be. Beyond soon TM. So we don't have any of the Pokemon riding yet, but oh, if only. It's going to be nuts once we can actually fly. So I'll do one more lap. Oh, and this is the redwood trees, which have like the most gorgeous red color. Let's chop it while we're here. Come back over here. Oop. Rain is annoying. Alright, here we go. So we got... Which bag did it go in? So this bag? There we go. But this particular redwood is like this bright red. It is so nice. Like the stripped red, and it makes lovely planks. And that's what I've used on my Pokemon lab building. It's just so good. Although it ends up looking like a regular Pokemon Center. I have to be a bit careful about that. It's not that far away. This looks like it. I know. I'd say by the time ZA releases, it should be out. Oh, we should hope. But, like, I'd much rather it be working as almost as perfectly as they can get it, rather than being rushed out to match the timing. Because anyone who's busy playing ZA isn't going to be playing 1.7. So they need to both take advantage of it and also, like, not get lost in the sauce, so to speak. Then I need to go a little bit more slowly so that I spawn things appropriately. I definitely have a little bit of fish PTSD though. Is Legends here only on Switch 2 or also on old gen? It is on Switch 1 and Switch 2. Obviously Switch 2 gets some better graphical bells and whistles, and I don't know if they're restricting anything specific to the Switch 2, but it's definitely on both consoles. I don't know if I'll be able to get it anytime soon, or rather once it releases. It's really going to depend on what my budget's like, but I'm looking forward to it. I really liked X and Y, and I really love the idea of the sort of the whole sort of big circular city with its sort of fashion focus and all that things. And so seeing what they're doing with it is really fun. Oh, and a cave. It's getting a little dark out here. Let's go back towards the flowers. So temperate biome first, and then we'll go back to the flowers. And we got a little bit of ruin. Seeing Alfred play Scarlet and Violet at 60 FPS was amazing, which is very sad that Pokemon fans find their games running at 60 something amazing. Yeah, but on the other hand, the fact that the hardware can actually handle it is really nice. Which I think says more to the development of the device than anything else. Hopefully they've learned. But, well, oh, zombie villager. You're no good to me over here, though. And so, as mentioned, to distract myself briefly, because we are, oh, I think we're actually over time. We did not find, oh, no, we've still got 15 minutes. That's me misreading the clock. Oh my gosh. But this is the biome I mentioned that I really love. Look at that wood, like the green and the gold. It looks so nice when you've like got it in a build. The green planks are really bright green. And I just really, really like it. Then you get like the Forgotten Forest over here. There's one in a different section of the map where we were wandering on through and we stopped briefly just to check something, and a wild Sylveon comes galloping out of the forest towards us. I've never seen anything like it. Oh. That is an unhappy Enderman. I can hear a zombie. Nope! It's an undead child. Why? Why are you fast in the water? I hate it. You don't even have a backpack. Ugh. Alright, let's do that. Oh, there's another one. Oop. And a spider, because of course there is. Is it still following? No, it doesn't look like it, so... Sleeping bag. Quick nap. Did you catch it? Yes, I did. I did catch the Sylveon. It's one of those things where it's like... It was a Forgotten Woods, and in that particular biome, there's like a variant, like abandoned village that spawns. And like it was a really long, sprawling one that didn't have like much in the way of loot, but if you're thinking about it in terms of lore, like a sort of an abandoned Sylveon that's like still there near a very old ruin of a town. Like, was it still there waiting for its people to come back? Was it the last survivor of whatever happened to it? I love that kind of thing. Also, does someone make a clip of that? I'd love to see it. I don't think anyone made a clip, but it's definitely recorded on stream. What I'll do is I will check at the end of stream, and I'll see about mentioning, like, putting in either a pin note, or I'll let you know next time you're in the chat, like, hey, it's this one at this timestamp. But it's definitely one of our more recent VODs, but those streams do tend to go quite long. So I'll have a look for it. But no, sadly we didn't have anyone making a clip for it, which, but maybe in future, you never know. I am thinking about doing a clip reel of some of my on-stream shinies. Like, I think the only clip we have at the moment that I'm aware of is the very first shiny that spawned on the world, which was a shiny Eevee. And I quite literally fell off the apricorn farm I have at my spawn. My phone didn't crash for some reason. Every time I tried to clip something, I'd do a lot of them. Oh, I hate that. That is 100% Twitch's fault. I don't know what it is about their software for making clips, especially on mobile, but I always have a hard time with it as well. So we're not seeing much in the way of the Ladybug here. So we might think about relocating to a little different spot, of which we have many. So we'll have a look in a second on the map where we want to go. Because we are now at 22, so we've got 15 minutes left. Alright, so we want to go for another floral area, so I'd say... Well, we got Rolled Sighting up here. So, potential fishing cave over here. Let's take a quick flight. We'll go over the Weeping Witch Forest and see if we can get a bit of luck with the sort of the orchard and the lavender field. Definitely. I've only been able to do clips on my laptop, and I argue that it's worse hardware-wide than my phone. I think we... Oh, Rapidash. Hello. Let's have a look at you, beauty. I already have like several, so I don't need another one. And I have one of the ponytail we just caught was much better. But there's still a decently statted pony. Enjoy your kingdom, good lady. So off we go. Let's speed along a little bit. As I was saying, it's funny how handheld devices really are, I think, going to be the way of the future in terms of gaming. And I think a lot of companies are realizing that. Like, PC isn't really hugely supported in some countries for some games. But again, like, they still shouldn't sleep on PC. I think there's still a pretty solid market for it, but having that access on your phone to anything is pretty great. So we got more Aspen Grove, another spooky cave. We can fly down here. We're not going to find a ladybug down here, but we can fly down here, technically. And that goes quite a ways down as well with the waterfall, so that's good to know. Ooh. We are on a mission, so I need to not sidetrack. Because we need to find a Ledian. Which for some reason is proving a little more trouble. There's no such thing as way too many Pokemon. That's very true. I wouldn't have so many Eevees in my box on Obsidian Refuge if that weren't the case. None of them particularly great, but the last couple I've caught are actually not too bad. And I finally got at least 2 female Eevees, so I'm pretty chuffed. Now, let's see, can we hope to find some Ledians here? As I recall, like, I've seen both like Vert and Duck, and I think also KC, and I think Peep. I'm not sure about Peep actually, but Score Bunny, sure. Hello. Here you are skipping along in the middle of the lavender fields. There we go. Let's see, can we catch you? Catching everything except the target Pokemon right now. Although I'm not seeing much in the way of Ladybird over here, so we might need to keep moving on. The Hakalanda, and then I think also it could be worth checking the Sunflower Plains. I love the red magic phones, but those feel weird to me. There has to be a catch to them. I know what you mean. Like one of the like I'm a fan of Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, and I follow a lore YouTuber called Ashikai. I'm in her Discord. Like really good time over there. But she's sometimes advertised the Red Magic phone as a sponsor, and every time I just kind of look at it and I'm like, there's no way that works that well. There absolutely has to be a catch to it, you know? And there probably is. And I don't even know if it'd be something I could actually use where I am. Ooh! What games do you play on your Red Magic, Amy? Let's see, can I catch you? Supposedly you're asleep, but you're still dancing around like a crazy thing. Excellent, excellent. Magic the Gathering TFT. The battery is really good. Camera good. Ooh, I like that. Like something with a solid battery life, especially when you're gaming on the go. Like you need that in this day and age, especially with the kind of games that are out there right now. So, if you're able to play like those kind of games, then that's really fantastic. But Red Magic Series 9 Pro, it charges for, oh, well, I am definitely envious now. I'm a little stuck on the the Apple cart, as it were. But I'm hoping to change from that when my current contract lapses. I don't feel like continuing with them. You get kind of really used to what you're used to, and you don't like change. Or certainly I don't like change. Oh my goodness. Now that's a cave. Goodness me. Huh. I wonder if that water's low enough to catch no, it's too high. But there might be water down further below that could be good for catching a few things. It cost me 550-ish. Ooh. Oh, I don't play a lot of stuff. I mainly use it as an emulator. That's cool as well. Alright, let's back up here. So I got some Pokemon here. Ooh. Let's see what pops up if I come to this place here, to the plains. Oh, regular Ponyta. There's a shiny one when I need it, though. Those phones can run trying to use it. I'd love them. Ooh. Oh, you're pretty solid, so let's grab you while we're here. Well, there's a ladybug, so we'll head over there in a moment. So this might be a good spot to hang out at. Let's see what we can find. Alright, let me just check something. I'm getting pinged in a different window. Just like always the way when you're trying to stream. All the messages. Okay, nothing. Well, I say nothing important. It's nothing that's needs to be answered right now, so that's fine. Thanks for the recommendation of Third Life, by the way. I loved it. I'm going to try and catch up with the Life series this weekend. I'm really glad. Green is a great point of view to start with. He is highly entertaining. Scar is a chaos magnet. He is chaos incarnate, I feel like. But I love him to bits. I really like Martin's point of view. That's in the Littlewood. He is really engaging. But yeah, like you're not gonna have a bad time regardless of who you tune into, to be honest. The final fight was just so poetic. It was really good. And it's nice to see when they all change up teams later on. And like Grian himself has said, like it didn't initially go into it as being like kind of a us versus them series. Like he'd originally pictured it as everyone teams up to work together. And tries to outlast whatever goes on in the world, and that's not quite how it worked out in the end. But you know, oh, we got 5 minutes left. We're not doing too hot. So let's give it a tepig, really. Well, why not? You're here. You're not what I'm after, but why not? Scar was the definition of true chaotic. The amount of tomfoolery and chaos that happened within the first few minutes was so fun. I wasn't expecting something like it. Yeah. Just the very first thing that happens involving him is just so hilarious. All right, let's switch you up. Trusty Mau Mau. Yeah, you're level 28, mate. You're not going to make much of a dent on a level 87 Leafeon. Let's do the level ball. Anything on the map? No. So maybe, but we've got Allium Shrubland over here. So let's scoot over there in a minute and see if we maybe change our luck. Oh, get in the Pokeball. That's how it goes sometimes, though. When it's time to get on stage, then they get camera shy. And they don't want to appear. It's just the way the sleeping animation is so cute, isn't it? Like, I can't wait to see more. Like, there's so many good sleep animations for so many Pokemon. And I've gotten to see quite a few thanks to like using sleep as a means to capture quite a few Pokemon. All right, let's see. Come on, Ladian. We got Lady Bar. Where is your grown-up counterpart? You would think it would be a more common spawn, but no. It's got another Lady Bar. Maybe up the hill. Oh, and you've got a cute little village over there. And one thing I do like is that there are variant versions of what was that? Oh, it was just a Centret. Of how the different Pokemon centers get built out, which is nice. But it does sometimes mean figuring out, like, alright, so which half has the chests and which doesn't. Bentovo's animation work for Cobblemon is one of my favorites. He's the guy who animated the Ceruledge line and Skull Bunnies. I need to actually take a good look at like who's involved with what. I just tend to like look at it as a whole and go, I love this. So I definitely need to check out the individual artists and give them appropriate credit and praise, because honestly, the Cobblemon team does amazing work. Like, they work so hard. It goes, every little detail that they add really adds something to the feel of the mod pack, you know? And it really makes a difference. Come on. Lydian, you got like 2 minutes. Let's go back. 2 minutes to spawn. It isn't looking good. Oh, that was almost a fall. The field up to the brim with talented people. It shows that they love what they're doing. Yes. Pretty much exactly that. Well said. I think it really does say a lot about being able to do something you love and put the time and energy into it. Because other people can tell. It carries through in your work. And honestly, it inspires other people to do stuff as well. And what better kind of tribute can you give someone than to pick up where they left off or come up with your own sort of thing? While enjoying the fruit of their labor. And they fully deserve all the praise that they should be getting. All right, so it looks like we are out of time. Oh dear. The common spawn did not spawn at all. Typical. All right. Time to spin the wheel again. I also really like they make add-on creators part of the team, lol. No, completely valid. Sometimes like someone makes something that just improves the base game so much, there is no reason not to reach out and say, hey, do you want to join us for realsies? And then like everyone benefits. And yeah, I like that they're open source. I really like that they do seem to very actively communicate with and help out the add-on partners as well. People who want to make like additional add-ons to extend the game and such. Like I really like that. So, all right, time for wheel number 3. Let's just switch that over as soon as I can get it to load. We want the region wheel, please. Transition that. 3rd time's the charm. Well, we're 1 out of 2. We were successful in catching 1 of the 2. So we got Pacina, but we did not get Lydian. Oh, it's Kanto time. It's Kanto time. All right, let's open the Kanto wheel. A very, very full wheel. I remember the first time I did this for real, I got Tyranitar as the very first one. I was like, oh. Zubat! It is time to hunt ourselves a Zubat! Now, here's hoping that's actually going to work out quite well. Otherwise, I'm going to be extremely entertained. If we cannot find a Zubat, I will be shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Alright, so first things first, let's find a cave. So it is almost top of the hour. I'll give myself a few minutes just to get to a suitable location. Okay, come on, let me get on your back. Because I think there was a perfectly suitable cave nearby. We will go cave diving. The bats yearn for the caves. It's true. It's so true. Well, we're not going into the lava-filled cave. That might be a bit dangerous, but we will come down here. Let's have a look. Ooh. 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 Open geode. You love to see it. So here we go. Let's stop here. And I will grab these, and then we will break out the torches, because rather necessary. Okay, we've got Rattata down here. We have, of course, got members of the EV assassination squad. There we go. That's Skelly. I wonder if we might be a little too deep, but on the other hand, I see a Zubat somewhere behind us. Oh no, somewhere ahead. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm still in diamond here, but I have all the all the enchants, so it's a lot less frantic for me versus on Obsidian right now. I need to go visit the spawner setup and get some XP and some enchants, I think. Oh, could you be down here? I hear you. Oh, hello, diamonds. We like diamonds. We will grab the diamonds, and then we will go grab the bat. Alright. And then we will go grab the bat. Where are you? There you are! Alright, it is engaged in combat, so now I can safely take care of the skeleton. And we'll put another torch down there. So, let's see. Get him in the Pokeball. Quite the big diamond raid, for real. I will take 15 diamonds. And apparently this is full. Okay. Take that. And we'll take that. Gunpowder in there. Well, that was accomplished very quickly comparatively. Alright, let's exit here. Up into the night sky. And we will roll a fresh Pokemon to hunt. Like, I love, like, the shader on this mod pack, coupled with, like, the way they have done the Rapidash main. Like, it looks so good. Alright, so we're hover on up here. Back to the wheel. Let's bring it back up. Open the region wheel. Alright, it's time for a fresh spin. What are we going to get this time? Oh, Johto again. All right, and let's spin it and see what we get. Can Johto redeem itself? That is the question. Ooh, Lantern. I think I know a place we can go fishing for that, but that might take a little bit of hunting. So we want a deep ocean. I'm pretty sure we can find that, but again, it might take a little bit of work. So we're going to park it here. I see you, undead child. Alright, let's use the warp stone. We'll go home. We'll have a quick nap. Do you remember the Pineco's gender? We can check that right here. Shiny box number 2. It is a female Pineco. We do in fact have 2 others. So we've got 2 males and 1 female. We caught the female one. It sure is. There we go. Let's refresh that. Can you see the PC on screen now? It should be the PC. Excellent. All right, so that fixed it. didn't refresh properly with the transition, so I apologize for that. But yeah, we have... It is a female pinecoat, but I have 2 male ones that I've caught previously. So if you would prefer to name one of the male ones, I'm happy to do that for you in this particular case. It's not a unique one. And as I mentioned, like, we've got like opportunity to evolve them into other types because, you know, there's some variants. So let me know if you prefer to name one of the male ones and then what the name would be. And because we have 3, I'm happy to evolve it. So if you've got a particular evolution in mind, I don't really mind trying to come up with a female name. Lolly, I like for a male one that I liked was... That's completely fine. If you want to give a name to one of the male ones instead, we can do that. That's not a problem. And I'm sure we're going to find some more. But we are now... I'm already... Lantern. Okay. So I'm thinking, what is a good deep sea biome? So I've been exploring a bit, you know. Many waypoints, and it's still not the entire world map yet, but it's a pretty large one. So we've got lukewarm ocean, floodplains, deep lukewarm ocean, warm ocean, not so much deep cold ocean, and a cold ocean. Let me double check. Is it warm or is it specific? Doesn't have any real restrictions in that regard, but I do have a fishing rod. So what I think we'll do is we're going to... Oh, deep ocean. Here we go. We'll go to one of the Shipwreck Cove map points and fly up here. And I'll bring my fishing rod. And that is going to go a long way to help. So I mentioned if it's steel, so I thought of the naming Hephaestus, but I'm not sure. Ooh! I like that as a name. I do. So we've got a naughty one and we've got a sturdy one. Sturdy kind of sounds like it feels much more reliable for someone called Hephaestus. So let's... Oh, no, that's the bag. There we go. Let's name the pinecoat. There we go. I do like it. I like it a lot. So now we have Hephaestus the pinecoat. Excellent. And if we happen to evolve him in future, he'll have an even more suitable name. So put that. And this bag is now full of stuff, more or less. Give or take. I will not empty that at this moment, but we will switch over to the next bag instead. Then that one can pick stuff up for me. So we now... Alright, lantern. I have a fishing rod. Is there a particularly good bait that would be useful for lantern? I need to... What is lantern's fishing group? I'm just thinking, is there a particular berry that maybe works for lightning or electric type Pokemon more than any others? Alright, here is the berry storage. So special defense, water egg 1, 2, steel, special attack, rock, fairy, grass, human, flying, normal, fighting, flying, dark, special, real in time, reduced bike time. Ooh, I'll need to remember that for future. Special defense, attract, hidden, attack, defense, dragon, special defense. Wackenberry. Oh, we should have loads of that. Is it this one or this one? Wackenberry. There we go. So we'll take a stack of that with us. Yeah. So we know where we're going. We've got our fishing rod. We'll put all of those on there. Arrow can go in here. Dirt can go in here as well, because why not? We have a bunch of fishing Pokeballs because, as mentioned before, I have been doing some searches for unsuccessfully for certain types of Pokemon, but I will get my Totodile in future, and I still need to get a bunch of others as well. But we want to go to Cove Map 1. Here we go. So I've located it, but I haven't been down yet. That might be a future stream project. I didn't bring back my... good thing I have PCs in the pocket, so... Alright, we want to go this way, because there should be a deep ocean over here. Like this bit here. So if we come near the shore over there, I can... Hello, Vashez! Welcome to the Constellation. How are you doing today? Oh, we got... I think I've been to this shipwreck before. Have I decimated it? Oh, maybe I haven't. No, I'm pretty sure I have. It's got the holes down the side. That's fine. Welcome. We are currently streaming my personal playthrough world for Cobblemon. And I might squeeze more time onto Obsidian at the end just to show off. I've built the outside of my house now, or rather the very nice building that I've got at the spawn, or well, at Apricorn Town. I suppose it's because it's the Apricorn Orchard and it's now Apricorn Town. Fossil. Okay. No, I'm getting distracted. We've got a shipwreck here too. Ooh, that looks fun. And again, I'm getting distracted. Let's see. Could be fun to fish here. Let's see. There we go. Put you away and then grab one of my PCs. And we grab our reliable Ingram. I'll try to remind you afterwards. That is appreciated. If I remember what that is. That is fair. It's okay if we don't. Alright, so we're going to try fishing here. I think this counts as deep ocean. Is it deep ocean? Oh, we need to go a bit further out for deep ocean. Hang on. Skyrise Vale. Yeah, we've been there. Oh, we've got a new follow. Hello, Watermillion. It is lovely to have you. Welcome to the Constellation. I hope you're having a lovely time. We're just playing some Cobblemon here. We in particular are doing Where's That Cobblemon, which is a wheel spin challenge where I spin a wheel to pick a region and then pick a Pokemon from that region to find out at sea or out in the wild world. And so far we are 2 for 3. We had a very sad failure of the most common spawn possible of Ledian. But we also found 2 ultra rares while we were looking for it. So it worked out in the end. Go figure. So right now we are hunting a lantern. And fishing is one of the ways to go for that. So we're going to the deep ocean, which should be over here somewhere. Funny how that works. Is it just a bit over this way? Okay. And then I'm going to fish around. Here we go. And you never know, sometimes they might actually spawn just wild. Big fan of Cobblemon? Me too. I've been really enjoying it. That's mostly what I stream in regards to Minecraft. It's actually what's kept me playing on this particular world for a long time. Oh! Chincho! Well, that's kind of on track, I suppose. It's not the right one, but it's on track. Let's see what else we can get. Alright. No, we don't need one of you. It's very promising. Oh, that was a crown, I believe. Yep, King's Rock. That's another one. So with any luck, we might just do it. But let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. As we've seen with the ducks streams, even the most promising setup that should be like perfect in all ways for getting our target Pokemon does not always work out that way. So But we have 20 minutes to find a lantern. So hopefully we'll fish something up. And in the meantime, as you said, they sure do. They get very camera shy. But there's always the option of, there's another one. Taking a sort of a dip below if we need to. Crabby, not quite what we're after. Let me get this lovely sunset while we're fishing. Oh, a clam pearl. Aloma mola. There we go. What would you say are some make or break mods to have in your dream Cobblemon? Oh, Mantike. Very nice. That is a good question. Oh my goodness. Make or break. I think honestly that really varies per person. What I'd really like more compared to what someone else would like is probably going to be quite different. I really like mods that add obviously general quality of life improvements, like I think the PC box one, sort of Cobblemon tweaks, like all of those are like you must have. But if there was something that you absolutely could have added, give me a minute to think on that. So there's so many different options. Because I'm not someone who does a lot of like the combat mods, like the rivals or the megas and all of that. One of the things I really like about Cobblemon is, one, there is so much variety. You could have all those options. But for me, like, I like taking it a little bit more slowly. I like relaxing. I like coming across different Cobblemon at random. Out in the world or out in the ocean as we do here. Alright, we'll take care of you. Oh, that's such a sad animation where they flip over. Oh, what's down here? Is this like where all the lanterns have gone? Oh. All the tuners. I kind of love how like they're just lighting up the ocean floor like that. I don't play without the integrations one. It's so useful. That's very true. I think really anything that enables you to play Cobblemon successfully in Minecraft and makes that whole gameplay loop much more smooth is so important. And it's just really surprising just how well it works when it's all put together, which really says a lot about how good the mod is. Now, now, here's a question. Do I have... Aha! Potion of water breathing! I have 6 of them, so if I wanted to, we can go underwater. We'll see how that goes, but let's swim away a little bit. You know, leave these fishes behind and then do a bit more fishing over here. And do keep an eye on the mini-map for me. I may miss any potential shiny fish that spawn. Goodness knows I have Magikarp PTSD. Honestly, I have mad respect for all the folks who do Cobblemon Unchained. It drove me crazy doing it with Magikarp. Which is not to say I did not love Magikarp, and I love my very shiny Gyarados, but oh, it took a while. But one upside is I am now not lacking in cooked fish for the considerable few. Oh, hello. Mind you, do I have that fellow? Let's have a look. I do. I already have one of those Magikarp. Curses! So one of the upsides of random magic carp spawns is they might be variants. And goodness knows I like catching some of the variants as well. But yeah, the integrations mods, any of the tweaks for like the honestly the Cobblemon Fernies mod for the furniture. I love how they've made like the trees and things, so having like additional blocks that you can cut using the wood types and such. That's really good. Makes me happy that the mints and oh, it's raining. Oh no. Excuse you, I'm fishing. Oh, hey, you even took my boat. How dare you? Alright, let's try that again. I do keep an eye out on the map in case one spawns and I don't see it. Because goodness knows I'm quick to miss some things. What's with these zombies? Don't have any manners. Generally, no. The drowned think I'm intruding. It's like, but you didn't put a flag out, so evidently it's not your land. Whether it's land below or above the ocean. Ooh, do I have this one? I do in fact have that particular fish. I love the shade of blue though. I'm really glad that they did the Magikarp jump patterns. Although I kind of, I think what I would like is just a mod, maybe there is one, I need to double check actually, is one specifically for the Magikarp jump variants that just more clearly labels what version like the different color patterns are, because I have a hard time telling them apart. Yes! Okay. We got it. Let's get rid of the little one. Here we go. Come back here. Can we catch you one ball? That is the question. Oh, we've got submerged balls in case we can't. Yes! Alright! Success! So that is 3 out of 4. Let's put you away, Mama. Well done. Very good job. I think, though, where... Let's go back the way we came over to that shipwreck, because that's near shore. And then hopefully I can summon 1 week, and we can fly in the air so I can safely spin the wheel once more. But I'd say, like, seeing all the things they have planned for Cobblemon in future is really exciting. Like, they're really thinking in depth about it. They're thinking about the longevity of the game loop, as well as, like, just in general. And I really appreciate that. Oh, no. Can't fly on you. There we go. And I'm so excited for flying. Flying is going to be so good. Official flying, that is. There was a fossil around there. Yes, there was. And it's going to be over there somewhere. But let's just... I really love this. It's like someone carved part of the, like, the ground away. And then you've got, like, a little pool. And then, like, almost a tiered bit of water that probably leads down to, like, a sunken cave. So, it should be over here. Flying seems so clean. This is the Ride-On mod. So which I'm really impressed with for this, but watching the video of... Oh, wait a minute. Where's my sleeping bag gone? Oh, there it is. Oh, for goodness me. Oh. Sun up, please. Thank goodness. There we go. Yeah. Extremely suspicious bit of scenery. It's probably the one I find the most. The one I'm struggling to find at the moment is like the ice biome ones. I cannot tell at all the difference between like what is a spike, what is the actual like stuff to dig up. But oh, there are so many variants, and I need to find what is it? Because I've got lots. I need fish. I think it's just dino rather than bird. I have so much bird. Dino and drake, I think. And fish, like, are the other three. And I need more dino and fish. But we got time. I found a couple in the rivers. Those are always entertaining. I can never do a good job of not smashing at least one. But I found like having a diamond shovel that is not enchanted has been the best way for me to not accidentally just completely wreck like all the suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. Because if it's an enchanted shovel, it will go too fast. I will aim incorrectly. And I will lose whatever possible fossil was there. And then I am very sad. And nobody wants a sad Farley. Oh. Yep, it's a bird fossil. Dino drake spawns in lush caves if my memory doesn't fail me. Good to know. So I have even more reason to go find a lush cave. Oh, we got feather. That looks like copper. That's a root. Alright, come on through here. There we go, and then we'll brush this. That looks like another root. I need to look up what other uses for the roots there are. I think there's at least one other than just give them to a Pokemon. And another feather. I might have a little bit of luck. I'm not going to hold trust to hope, but... Oh, there we go. So it looks like that's the last one. This might be a fossil. And it's a root. What resource pack is the gravel one? I've been trying to find one for a long time, but the only one Modrinth showed me is one that's replaced the texture with an Among Us bean. I don't like the Among Us bean one, I have to say. This one is... Let me look it up for you. Visible Suspicious Sand by Micro. Let me see if I can get the details up. Here we go. This is the one. I'll put it into chat. That is the visible suspicious sand. It works for both. It just puts a border around the edge, which honestly has actually made me much better at being able to recognize suspicious sand in general when I don't have it. Because like it's just a simple border that adds the darker texture, or rather it kind of highlights the darker texture by by proxy rather than intentionally, and I can just that intelligence tells you that there is a Squirtle on the map. There's also a guy trying to throw things at me. And he's hitting the fish instead. Let's do... Let's grab the Squirtle! Oh no, it works. Just put it into your resource pack folder. It will warn you that, hey, that this might be incompatible. But it loads just fine for me, so. Oh, not only are you awful, you're in a backpack. Oh my god, I hate everything. I'm trying to catch a Squirtle, man. Why do you have to be a backpack mod as well as a Trident mod? He didn't even drop the backpack. I'm so insulted. Oh. The rudeness. The rudeness of it all. Yeah, so it's... Oh, no. Oh, that's mine from before. Yeah, he didn't drop anything. He didn't drop the trident. He didn't drop his backpack. Oh. Rudeness. Banished to the dungeon for 1,000 years. Alright, let's try catching this guy. That means switching for Mau. And a nice thing, of course, about Respiration 3 in Aqua Affinity is I can stay underwater for a little bit longer. Yeah, quite a lot of tridents. The animations for Squirtle are so good. Especially underwater. Alright, Mama did not get you with Grass Whistle. Let's try again. There, that sleeping face! It's so cute! Alright, let's surface. But yeah, no, I've been using that particular resource pack for a while, and it makes me very happy. Because it's so simple. And I do hope that it continues to update in the future. Because I think it would be incredibly missed. But I don't know the first thing about how that works for making those resource packs in the first place. So I'm just thankful someone did. If only the Hoenn ones were animated too. That's coming soon. They're working on all of them. If you're in the official Cobblemon Discord, their devlog channel often shows off previews of work they've been doing on animations like that. And I'm pretty sure that some of the Hoenn ones are definitely getting a bit of a work in that regards. So, alright. Fly up a little higher. Need to check the devlog more often. Yeah, it's worth it. Alright, let's spinny wheel. Let's transition over. And what time is it? It is 4:30. We're going to make this the last one. And we'll finish before 5. So let's see what region we're getting. Oh, Paldea narrowly missed out. So let's bring up the Kanto list. And another spin. Oh. Nidoran male. Okay. Okay. Nidoran male. Alright. I have to have a think on where to look for them. Given the savannah, that's might as well go straight back home because it's only close to where we live, so there we go. Hang on. Ooh, there's quite a bit of trying. Generally forget. Honestly, it's easy to forget because there's always a lot of information flying through for various discords and everything. And if you're only expecting it in one channel, you may not be thinking about the other. Like the devlog channel, I actually forgot to add to my view list for ages. And then someone mentioned, oh, they're showing this off. And I was like, I can't see it. Where is it? And I had to enable it. So that can be a thing that happens. Let's go over here. And got all the lovely redwood trees over there. We're going to put down a waystone. And we'll just go call it west. And northwest of Cove. Waystones, I love you. And let's put one here, and we'll put one here. Home sweet home. All right, we're gonna actually let the sunset, I think. And then I will fly over that way. Let's grab a few more quick balls. Not that we'll really need that many, hopefully. But we're not going to need net balls. Well, let's grab a couple of safari balls just for kicks. And dusk and plain balls. Alright, back to the savannah. Although, let's just shoot. Is there one? Oh, there's one down here. So let's actually go this way this time. I say as I fly into everything possible. Now we'll just see if we can get a few things loading here. Hoot hoot. Tarantrum. There we go. Alright, this is the wasteland, so very little spawns out here except zombies. Although occasionally those little fellows pop up. And then this extremely tiny mesa biome. Yes, it's called eroded badlands, but if it's eroded, it's because I came through here. Got a Scrafty. I actually found a Skarmory here. Caught one quite a while back. I was very pleased. What are we looking for? We are looking for Nidoran male. The first tier evolution. So with any luck, it's not going to be impossible to find. But we also saw what happened with Ledian. So let's cross fingers and toes just to make sure that we're not going to get in trouble. But I know we've seen them out and about, so that they must be around. But we have to the top of the hour. So we're gonna... I'm thinking... Get the... Oh, shiny! We've got shiny sighting! And it's in a bag. Look, you can tell I forgot about it because it's in a boat already. And I know I forgot about it because this out here, I was swimming. I was swimming for hours upon hours going after the bloody Magikarp. And I put this guy in a boat and I completely forgot he existed because my head was just full of Magikarp. So, let's do the Safari Ball for kicks. And it actually caught him. I can't believe it. All right. Well, it technically counts as a stream shiny. So Matt has already had a chance to name one of the Pokemon. So Watermillion, if you're still about, or if anyone else who's been stopping by Vivacious, Amy, if any of you are there, speak up now because you get to pick the name. That is how shinies work on my stream. Active viewers who've been in the chat, you get to suggest a name and I will then pick it. And if there's only one person who is around, then only that person gets to name things, which can be fun. But since I've got a couple of people, Watermillion, you spoke up first. What would you like to name a shiny pack rat? Oh. Tanuki. We can definitely do that. As soon as I get back to... Well, no, I can do that before we go there. I keep forgetting I have my own portable PC. I don't know how I keep forgetting this, but I do. So let's go grab him. All the way from down here. I think quality of life change I would like for the boxes is the option to like do a drop-down list. UHC Generations. I think I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it personally. Alright, so... Patrat is Tanuki. There we go! Newest addition to the shiny box. Thank you very much for the name! Now, oh. That's a Nidorino. That's not what we need. Oh, it's a step too high. But also, what is this right on? Ooh. I already have a better one, but oh, I love them. So Nidorino. I just, so a notification of Lagundo titled Goodbye. I need to watch that after the stream. You should check it out. It's very fun and you might like it. I'm definitely down for it. I've seen a few people stream. Oh. No. Why are my Pokemon like this? Go back in your Pokeball 1 week. What? Are they moving faster? Oh. Uh-oh. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid creeper. Stupid savannah. We're not even in the savannah anymore. Oh no, it's a creeper with a backpack. That's the worst combo. Whew. Because he plays music and he explodes very, very much. But I can never get the backpack off those. Ugh. So scary. Alright, let's try this again. We don't want to be in the Scrabble. We want to be over here in the savannah. So I went the wrong way. Oh. Got a Nidorina. And a Nidorino. So where are your mini versions? Like, you're already small. Where's the smaller? Might be worth taking a nap. Because it is awfully dangerous out here. Thank you, doggo. Oh, there's a Nidoran female. We need a Nidoran male. Alright, let's do that. Grab those. Oop, no, let's not drop those. We need them. So we're definitely in the right place. We're not getting the right Nidorans, but we're in the right place. And they are technically over in the scrubland. So I guess going back and forth between it and the savannah is a good shout. Oh, the wrong one's spawning. I need the boy, not the girl. I'm gonna beat you up. You're very cute, but you're gonna... I need to take you out now. That was very anticlimactic. Oh, bit of a drop there. Yep, been there. This was part of just south of my fishing loop of much awfulness. Come on, give me some more Nidoran. My dude, there is like the tiniest savannah, like another one? It is Score Bunny Day, apparently. Why it's Score Bunny Day, I don't know. Stop skipping around. Stay still long enough for me to... There we go. Every day is Score Bunny Day, apparently. To everyone's much surprise. Didn't even need the boat. Excellent. Does not get me my Nidoran, though. Actually, you know what? We're going to go home. And we're going to fly low here. Oh. The off chance there's one on the edge here, maybe? Come on. Got 15 minutes. Oh my, I just thought of a better name for the female pinecoat, and it actually fits with Hephaestus. Go on. Another female one. Why? Pandora. Remember that the Fortress Dex mentions its innards being a mystery, and, well, it's a very secure and steely box, so it kind of fits like a charm. Ooh, I like that. All right, consider that one done as well. I don't think we're going to get a Nidoran out in this bit of scrubland. This tends to be horsey country. But we'll double check it just in case. That's more scrubland. Mediterranean forest, not really good. That's kind of savanna-y, but no, we want this patch of land over here. I'm surprised I didn't think of that. Well, sometimes it takes a bit for the penny to drop, so you got there in the end. You did remember eventually. So all is well. Oh, were you... Oh, poor bird, you were poisoned. I didn't even notice. Ugh, I'm a terrible parent. Let's just heal up and then we'll run across the river. Where conveniently, I have a little bridge. You see? A bridge. So we've got this kind of scrublands area that sometimes has Nidorans. But will it produce... Will there be a male one? We need a male Nidoran. Where are you? getting a little tight now because we're down to the last 10 minutes. So it's will they, won't they net time. You're not what we're after. Oh. I'm definitely feeling some kind of betrayed. Alright, let's see. We've got Savannah here, so maybe this will be the trick. We come over here. Oh, come on. Got a lot of burbs. Another Rhinehorn. It's wild that you've seen like 4 male Nidoran and no male ones. I feel like the spawn rates are mocking you. Tell me about it. Like, we saw a Nidorino. So I was like immediately like, oh yes, we're on the right track. Obviously, like that has to be the right place. But no, apparently not. Who knows? Maybe they'll be at the top of the hill. But this herd of horses. Apparently not. Okay. Where is the other Savannah? It's down here. Like, one other thing I love is like you get these random like jungle versions of the Gimmighoul towers, and they're like completely decorated with the vines and things. And my favorite one I think I've seen is it's one that's like just infested by honey. Ooh, hello. That is archaeology spot. We'll come back another time. We have a Nidoran to find. Come on, game. A Kangaskhan, of course. It's not what we're looking for, but, you know. Surely this will be the place. Got 8 minutes left. We're just slowly sweeping on through it. The honey one is the best for sure. Yes, I found one that was decimated by a tree that spawned in the middle of it. Oh, I love that. Like, it says so much about, like, how the world that, like, you know, sort of that once was when the Gimmighoul towers were new, like, how much the world has changed since then. You can even see, like, the transition here. Dryland. Ooh. That's an interesting biome. Fun transition for sure. Scrubland. Where is the Savannah? Okay, over here. Yeah, no, the honey one is just so pretty. Nope, that is not the sleeping bag. We're so close. Surely. Surely. Zombies are all dying, so we'll leave them to it. But let's see. Oh, potential build location. Interesting. Oh yeah, because that's like where that waypoint is, the C one that we just flew by. That's like the exact point where 4 different biomes intersect, which I thought was rather interesting. Another king is gone. Oh, come on. I love to give stories to my world and think about what could have happened before my arrival. I was really excited when I started my world because I only saw islands and I thought it was an archipelago. Oh, I love that. Like, getting to explore this world has led to some really beautiful biomes. Like, there's this one ice biome that is just gorgeous. Which I put a waypoint in. I'll see if I can find it after we've failed this challenge. But like it'd be like the most perfect pirate cove kind of deal. Like it's incredibly like just cinematic in terms of shape. It's one of those someone in Hollywood designed this kind of deal. No, I'm being mocked. Why? I need a male one. Only 3 islands, but oh well. Oh, 3 is better than no islands. After we've beaten it, you mean? Yeah. Somehow I don't think... That's just disrespectful outright. I know! I think we're going to have to accept a loss on this one. Once again, it's a super common spawn. It decides that no, it's too camera shy. It needs its makeup chair time doubled. It is not interested in knowing what we have to say or the questions we have for it. It does not want to play the game. I'm so sad. That should have been such an easy catch, and it wasn't. Oh. Could it be? Is it? At the last minute? Yes! Yes! Last minute! As I'm lamenting! You did tell me, Matt. It's right. And a critical capture, too. Well, I'd say that's a pretty fitting way to finish up. And after all of that, we only had 1 loss. 1 loss to the wheel. I'm pretty pleased with that. What? Definitely not going to complain. Now, one thing we will do is just head on back. I've got that little archaeology point to come back to later. And pretty sure I took the teleport from here, did I? Did I? I think so. Yes, that's fine. So let's... Do I have any others close by? Oh, Masor's is like right there. Okay. This was actually... Funny enough, this bit of mangrove forest is close by to where I originally spawned into the world. And I came strolling through here. And this was the first village I found. But I came back here like sort of a few days after starting the stream. And it was like about half an hour before the stream was going to start. And what spawns in the forest? A glaceon in the mangrove swamp. I still don't know what it was doing there. Oh, I feel like I need to catch one of these, you know, inverts on her. I love their animations. It's so funny. Ooh, and an Eevee. sketch failed. Ooh. That's just a regular frog, not a Minecraft frog. No, it is a Minecraft frog, but not a Cobblemon frog. Let's see. Let's switch you for Ingram. That's so cute. And even like the little head sort of flinch. There we go. And then this Eevee was patiently waiting its turn. So, of course, we need to oblige. I doubt Ingram was particularly tasty there. I found Vileplume are like a really solid companion to have with you. Who would guess it was such a mess that got a mythical signature move nerfed? I hadn't heard about that. Which one was that? Those are very good IVs. They are. I was just like, well, you're coming home with me when I found him. Like, every time I've had a Vileplume on my team, they've always been a really solid party member, so. Alright. We're going to call the stream there. Plus I think there's a very good with the painter fella. Oop. Yes, our Smeargle. But yeah, no, who's the signature move? Like, which particular move was it? Anywho, Dark Rides. Oh, well, had to happen to somebody, I suppose, and the worst Pokemon it could have happened to, I guess. But all right, I'm going to call it there. Let's just check if there's anyone we can maybe raid. Let's have a peek. Is anyone currently streaming? Random. Oh, Duck just went live. Let's send the raid over to him. So raid. Let's see if I can raid Duck. Oh. So over we go. Say hello to Duck for me and have yourself a lovely evening.